Hey, what is up, everybody? All right, so we have game number one: Lurk Patrol versus Mnaval. Mnaval. I'll ask him how to pronounce it correctly. Sorry, guys, in advance. All right, we're just gonna hop straight into draft. So we have Infernal Shrines on the first map. Really quickly hop on over to the map bands and everything. So we have Infernal Shrines picked out. Bands are Towers of Doom, Volskaya, BOE, and Dragonshire. So in terms of bans, we have Hogger from Lurk Patrol being banned, and Mnaval bans Chromie with a Falstad from Lurk Patrol. Hector, you're too kind, my sir. Too kind. All right. So, first pick from Lurk Patrol is a Diva on high def. Now we're just waiting for. So, Diva, very great shrine clear on Infernal Shrines, can pretty much, I mean, clear shrines by herself if it really wanted to. So, high def really prioritizing the objective here with the Diva pick. And also to get the last couple of skeletons too, Diva Bomb just pretty much nearly guarantees it if they're at high skeletons. The only Navi and Crimson Shin picking Joanna and Kael'thas respectively. Kael'thas combating Kael'thas and Joanna also with that good wave clear, and also really good at creating the shrine capture too. So now we're going to look for picks on Lurk Patrol's side. We have Tassadar from Gunny and an Imperious main tank from Gib. I'm loving it. I love Imperious main tank. Don't see much of it, but I do love the just the blow up potential. It'd be very interesting to see how Gib pretty much builds out the Imperious, either going the percent damage for the Joanna or going for the shield, the spear cooldown. A lot of times when main tank Imperiuses go with when Imperiuses go main tank, they take the spear cooldown. All right, and now we have the Brightwing from Mnaval being banned as a last pick, which leaves a Stukov healer as one of the OP choices for the next pick. Looking to ban either a healer or DPS on the side of Lurk Patrol. In the meantime, for all you viewers out there that are watching, thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to cheer on your teams. Gonna be a good late night Friday game here, and we have a Leoric band. So High Def definitely did not want to face off against the Leoric in that solo lane. Sonya is still open. For me, in my experience, the Sonya versus Diva can go 50-50. Depends on the skill level of each hero. And now on the side of Mnaval, we have the Ragnaros and the Anduin. So it'll be Ragnaros versus Diva in the solo lane. Ragnaros is a really great double soaking character, especially with the new Q build that's been buffed. And Anduin, perfect counter to Imperius to just pull away once that spear hits, because if that spear does not finish the channel, then the effects of the spear, such as the cooldown reduction, doesn't proc. It is not a main tank Imperius. We have a frontline galore from Lurk Patrol, Garrosh from Harnack, and Uther by Hector being picked. So a lot of potential here. First off, it's Stun City. And once they're stunned, Tastar can block them off with the wall, and Diva has the bomb. But Garrosh can throw Uther in like a holy stun grenade. And Imperius, looks like Imperius could just go damage build here as opposed to the Q cooldown. Final pick, Deathwing from Mnaval. This is going to be an interesting matchup and a fun matchup. So with the Deathwing pick, I believe they have way more objective clear potential. Especially Ragnaros, Deathwing, Kael'thas from Mnaval can clear the objective much faster, because the main source of wave clear on Lurk Patrol's side is Tassar and Diva. So Lurk Patrol may be looking for more team fights, more not controlling so much the objective, but they're controlling the space, controlling those bushes. All right. So this will be super interesting. And with Ragnaros, for me, I always love Sulfuras Smash. And I guess when I look at it, Sulfuras Smash combined with like maybe Kael'thas and Joanna stuns could be possible, but maybe tough on the objective when there's so many skeletons just blocking the way, blocking the uh, like the Kael'thas stuns that would follow up. So unless wave clear is not that high on the side of Lurk Patrol, so maybe Ragnaros goes Lava Wave to just play the macro game. So it'd be really interesting to see how both of these teams come out with it. And yeah, I'm excited. So let me see over here. All right. Other things that I consider too, I mean, percent damage on the Deathwing mainly comes at level 16 for Tassadar. I mean, Imperius could get the percent damage at level 1, but it's hard to lock down the Deathwing because, Deathwing's unstoppable. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see because the way that I would predict this game going is, ooh, I'd say that Mnaval definitely has the early game. So if they can capitalize on the early game objective captures, then they could steamroll over Lurk Patrol. But if Lurk Patrol can survive until the late game, I mean, Imperius is a strong late game hero as well as the Tassadar with that level 16 that could really melt down like the Joanna and the Deathwing. All right. And we're getting started right now. So just waiting for Deathwing to load up here. It's game number 1. Come on, Deathwing. Let's get those hamsters in your computer rolling. Come on. Garrosh, see, I'm thinking about old talents here too. Garrosh, maybe hard to taunt because you have Joanna's trained Deathwing's unstoppable. Could possibly no, Garrosh still goes the taunt here. Try to go for the Anduin and the Ragnaros. But anyways, Deathwing has Deathwing's back in the game here, so we're all good. Here we go, game number 1, Lurk Patrol versus Mnaval. We have Ector on the Uther, Gunny on Tassadar with the taunt, High Def also with the taunt on Diva, Gib on the Garrosh, and Harnock on Imperius. And on the side of Mnaval, we have Realistic on Anduin, Crimson Chin on the Kael'thas, Shot Down on Ragnaros, Seer on Deathwing, and the only Navi tanking with Joanna. So here we go, game number 1. Looks like both teams going for the middle fight. We do have Imperius going the percent damage talent on 1, so they're really looking to blow up a target that they can stun. Harnock posturing for a Q. Trait has been popped by Joanna. Deathwing's looking to clear the ways. Just, so we have a meatball build Ragnaros with 10 stacks already. We'll need 75 stacks, so Ragnaros going in the top solo lane against the Diva. Gib a little bit low, but Harnock and Gib's able to tap. Seer with the nice disruption of the rotation here. That way Navi can follow up and kind of just mess up the ability to soak that bottom lane from Lurk Patrol. So Mnaval definitely ahead on rotations right now. They'll get the middle lane and then look to get the siege cam a couple of seconds earlier than Lurk Patrol here. Up in the top lane, Ragnar stacking the W meatball at 23 stacks already. We don't have Convection Kael'thas here, ladies and gents. We do have Glow Build Kael'thas. Seer just harassing any type of invasion from Lurk Patrol. Both teams capturing their siege camps. Not much happening here yet. In terms of talents, we do have Deathwing going Dragon Soul, so not opting for a Q build, traditional Q build, it looks like. So looking for a little bit more CC. Gunny, Ector, and Gib trying to protect that middle lane. Harnock in a little bit of trouble, but fancy jukes, spears away and across the wall. Looks like Ragnaros doing a fair bit of damage to high def, able to control this lane against the Diva. Oh, and takes the mech also. We have Deathwing here, going straight into the middle of the enemy team. I like to say Seer's doing a really good job of just making sure that he's being annoying as possible. What they're doing is just delaying the rotations, and that's why, like, in terms of level leads, Mnaval's like, well, not even, just a little bit ahead. But definitely in terms of map control, they have it. Oh, high def! Oh, and nice meatball plus the Q to finish off from Shotdown 007 as Mnaval takes the Bruiser camp. Same thing on the side of Lurk Patrol here. Really nice kill by Shotdown here as he taps. Objective will spawn in the bottom lane. Harnock looking to get some percent damage on this Deathwing. Unable to just lock him down. Gets stunned. Garrosh caught, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Team comes to gank, is rooted. Nice root by Realistic. That's such a slow and hard route to land. Very nice play by Anduin there to follow up. Harnock also in a little bit of trouble here. Ragnar's coming in with the E, and he's going to be caught out also. So that's 3 versus 5 on this objective. In terms of the camps, looks like it's an even push from the top lane. So this first objective may go on the side of Mnaval. I'll just call it Mnaval. And so it's 17 skeletons to 7. Lurk Patrol is giving this up. As you can see, they're trying to get level 7s here. Uther coming to help out. Not sure if he can log down. So Uther did go the armor build. Didn't go the... Oh, the stun. Can Diva... Not quite, but allows Rag to get a couple more stacks. 68 stacks on the meatball build as the Punisher is capped on the side of Mnaval. Garrosh will take that first hit. And oh, Seer with the nice follow-up with the Q. Only Naval coming in, trying to get that Garrosh a little bit lower. Flames come out from Deathwing. It looks like Diva's on double soaking duty. Diva a little bit ahead in terms of lanes. And we're seeing maybe Mnaval looking for a bush. Nope. They're just anchoring the bush to allow Crimson Chin and Realistic to catch that next siege camp. Right now, 1 level lead. Favored for Mnaval. And we have an invasion here. Seer stuns out. Q. Gibbs kind of low, but that's okay because Garrosh has that armor. And Lurk Patrol is still able to capture their own siege camp. Lurk Patrol should be looking to engage or forcing a team fight because 10s are coming in a quarter of a level here for Mnaval. They're looking for an engage on the Rag. Can't get it. High def is a little bit low. Has to retreat from the fight. Civ getting low. Oh, and gets out with 400 HP. The Q from Gunny almost clips it. All right, bottom siege camp capped on the side of Mnaval. As Seer is left to clear the mid lane. Alright, we're just clearing camps here. Level 10s have been reached from Mnaval, so they're looking to force a team fight with their level 10 advantage. Light Bomb comes out. Oh, we have a Light Bomb falling sword. Oh, and a nice follow-up to get the TAS. Very nice follow-up with the Sulfurous Smash, the Light Bomb, and the Falling Sword. Good play by Shotdown, Realistic, and also, well, the entire team. Quick pause here. So we have a disconnect from Anduin, unfortunately, but we'll get you right back in a couple of seconds. But yeah, that Light Bomb, Falling Sword combo, chef's kiss, but With the cherry on top, that Ragnaros Sulfura Smash just knocked the bejesus out of him. Alright, and we are back. So, bottom fort has been taken up. Level 10s have been hit for Lurk Patrol. Now it just looks like they're trying to, D.Va's trying to get some lane pressure. We got a low turret on the top lane. In terms of talents, Tassadar is stacking pretty well. Halfway done, 90 out of 200. The root on the Garrosh doesn't amount to much. And Ragnaros just bullying this D.Va out of lane. Ragnaros has completed the meatball build, so with the meatball build, allows the meatball, or the meteor, shifting meteor, allows the meteor to be redirected, can combo really well with the level 16, where it explodes at the end. And also level 13 with the cooldown reduction. Alright, top and mid, pushing lanes, pushing hard. As Mnaval looks to invade, Seer comes in with the Deathwing ult, and is right in the backline. D.Va looking low, looking to pop Gib right in the backline, taking the attention of 3 heroes. Shot down's kind of low with the Ragnaros. Does Harnock have another? Oh, and the percent damage just shots the Ragnaros down. Gib kind of low. It's going to be caught out. The nice living bomb and falling sword from Team Mnaval. Oh, and the Garrosh goes down deep in the black backline. The only Navi getting poked out, chunked out. Will be able to save himself. This is a 4v4 here, 1-for-1. As the Lurk Patrol, they have advantage on the shrine. But here comes Mnaval. Gunny in a little bit of trouble here. Dodges the root from Realistic. Nice job juking Gunny. Oh, and Seer with the bite to get the last hit. And now is a 3v4, but Ragnaros is up here. Harnock gets taken down. Lurk Patrol looking in a little bit of trouble here. High Def doesn't have the bomb. And it looks like, oh, it's going to get the Q out. High Def maybe dies to a meatball. Oh, and Seer on point with the bites here. So that's Mnaval on control, on point, having control of the point, and they will get the next objective. Ragnaros looking to clear the top lane of the Merc camp, while Lurk Patrol looking to reset themselves. Lurk Patrol taking the siege camp to just alleviate a little bit of the lane pressure. And they are down level 13, so one more wave and they'll have 13s in time to defend against this objective. Garrosh takes the first stun from the Immortal. This is a Mortar Punisher. So we have a 5-man push. Deathwing dives into the enemy team, doesn't quite get to the back line. Falling Sword Light Bomb combo with the Q from Deathwing. Oh, the entire team is low, but D.Va's the only one to lose anything. Harnock was at 28 and gets deleted by Ragnaros' trait. Another by Ragnaros. Tassadar is down. Gib is low. Mortar Punisher, a little bit of HP left, but they will be able to get this keep. Very awesome fight there. The Falling Sword with the Q from Deathwing. It's a nasty combo, especially with Ragnaros to follow with the Q, as you can see in this replay here. Very nice communication and coordination from Mnaval here. Mnaval looking to capture not only bot, but the mid siege camp also. In terms of hero damage, the side of Lurk Patrol a little bit lacking, but that's because they do have a strong front line. They just got to be able to blow up one target to make their comp really work in their favor. Uther did go Divine Shield though, so really relying on the Imperius and the Garrosh to pull and stun a target. Give a little bit of trouble, pops Unstoppable. D.Va pulls out the bomb. High Def almost dies to Deathwing's Q. 16s have been popped for Mnaval. We have Living Bomb on the Flame Strike for Kael'thas. Inner Focus for the Anduin. Deathwing's looking for more plates here. And yeah, there we go. Meteor Bomb from Ragnaros pairs really well with the level 1, 7, and 4 talents. And Janna going for the slow, imposing presence to reduce the attack speed and movement. Really maybe to stop the Imperius when he dives in, or the Uther when Uther dives in. Alright, so top 4 will go down. Deathwing just taking a little bit more with the dive. The Deathwing did go Cataclysm, so Cataclysm does get reset. Also increases Cataclysm's damage. We have a counter push going down bot, so they won't be able to get the bottom fort. They have to come up and defend that wall because there is a Mercam coming in from Mnaval. Really tough for this team on the side of Lurk Patrol to get map control because of the lack of wave clear. But if they can just force some team fights, they can turn this thing around. Lurk Patrol not quite engaging yet, waiting for 16s, as the objective will spawn top here. Still waiting for 16s. Alright, and this booster camp has been scouted by Tassadar. So that allows Lurk Patrol to get the mid-siege camps. I'll push really well during the objective. Now, if this Punisher gets one on the side of Mnaval, we don't have much of a wall left, so it's going to be it could be a game-ending push, especially if they can get a hero kill. Mnaval with the advantage, currently at double digits for skeletons. Here comes Lurk Patrol. Deathwing Q coming out. Gib deep into the enemy team, looking for a dive, but falling sword comes in from only Navi, but no light bomb, probably out of range. No bomb on the Diva though. Diva does get stunned from the light bomb. Oh, and the Sulfurous Smash straight on Uther's head. Diva's out of the mech. Gib gets chunked at 400 HP, 140 HP, and Ragnaros won't be able to kill because Gib does the Bloodthirst. Harnack just playing with the enemy backline. Shadow shot down 007. Only Navi are so low, but Harnack will get taken down. Gib also looking very low here. Bloodthirst able to heal just a little bit, but also gets taken down. And that is a 3-person wipe on the side of Lurk Patrol. Rag going for the double soak, looking to get level 20s here, but also defend against the siege camp. And we have a huge wave bottom here being pushed as Mnaval gets the first, or gets most of the, finishes up the objective here. Excuse me. Gunny and High Def looking to clear this up. Level 20s coming in about a quarter of the way there from Mnaval as the Mortar Punisher starts to march its way into the top keep. '20s halfway away. Lurk Patrol cannot lose anyone here. Nice unstoppable by Garrosh to bait that Arcane Punisher. Unfortunately, it's the Arcane Punisher. It's going to be the hardest hitting Punisher here. That keep goes down instantly, resets Cataclysm for Seer. Falling Sword Light Bomb combo right on Garrosh. Garrosh is able to unstoppable. Oh, and High Def pops the bomb. Gib is a little low. Gunny low also in the back. High Def gets hit by the Ragnaros trait. There's one down. Gib gets Divine Shield, but Imperius is the one that goes down. Mortar, the Arcane Punisher, already taken up, but it's 3 men down, or 3 characters down from Lurk Patrol, and a tank and a healer won't be able to defend this. Still have 5 people alive. This is looking like the end for Lurk Patrol for game 1. We got 2 katas, and that is the game. GG's all around. First game goes to Lurk Patrol, or sorry, Mnaval. Very nice combination there from the Sulfurous Smash of the Ragnaros, the Light Bomb, and the Falling Sword. Really great job by Team Mnaval here, especially the only Navi calling the shot to make sure to engage. But would like to say that the comp of Lurk Patrol maybe looked a little bit harder to execute, especially with that annoying Deathwing pick, which is at the end of the draft there. So good game 1. for Mnaval there. We're waiting for the next map pick. Man, I wonder what could have been done differently there. So yeah, it seems like most of the team fights would not have been able to successfully get by through the objective just because the only Navi and Seer did a great job of creating a line for the Kael'thas and the Anduin. But Ragnaros having 7 kills by the end of that game, not only is Saphira Smash, but doing a really great job just bullying the Diva in the top lane there. And it looks like game 2 is going to be on Garden of Terror. Really Merc heavy map, wave clear heavy map. And seeing as how Mnaval was much better at drafting a wave clear map or wave clear composition, we're going to see if Lurk Patrol can respond so that it's less of a team fight. Or maybe they go for all team fight and just go for the Garden of Terrors. All right, let's take a look at the map. So, second game, Garden of Terror. Potentially next game, it, I know that a lot of NGS teams don't like playing Braxis. So may look at a Tomb of the Spirit Queen or a Cursed Hollow for the next map. Say this game, like props to Shotdown on the Ragnaros there. Played really well, was able and really good job at not only looking at the team fight, but also looking at the engages by the only Navi and realistic there. All right, looks like both teams almost ready here. Lurk Patrol looking to just even out this 3-game series here. Mnaval with a nice win. Believe maybe 5 of the buildings were up at the end of the game, so it was a hard win from Mnaval. But Lurk Patrol, let's see, Lurk Patrol gets some revenge here. For those who are watching and tuning in, thank you guys so much for watching and cheering your teams here in NGS. It supports NGS too. All right. Having a little bit of trouble here in terms of disconnection issues. So start just in a moment. Oh, and looks like we have a substitution. So shot down 007, not able to make the second game, and instead it's going to be replaced by Silent X. So off lane replacement, possibly. All right, both teams looking ready. Do I have saved clips of the games I've casted? Hey. Oh, hey, Unicycle, yay. Yeah, so if you click on, let's see here. Let me give you the YouTube link, good sir or ma'am. Yeah, I didn't realize that I'm not the only one that calls you Uncle Yay. So, oh man, that's pretty embarrassing. But a nice play in that game that I casted for you guys. All right. Uh, well, as I'm pulling this up. Okay. So if you click on my name in Twitch, and then you'll see like a list of recent broadcasts. But here's the link. If that's the cast you're looking for, Uncle Ye. All right, and here we are in game 2, Mnaval up by 1. And first ban, so Mnaval not wanting Lurk Patrol to get any wave clear advantage, so they're banning the TLV and the Abathur, while Lurk Patrol bans the Falstad, who OP from a lot of people's opinions, and also the Ragnaros. Though the Ragnaros player from last game is not in this game anymore, so wave clear heroes are banned from both sides here. Okay, I'll keep calling you Unicycle Yay. All right, and Seer, the Deathwing from last game, picks the Chromie. The Chromie's talents have been changed just a little bit. So from what I understand, the buffs or the power has been decreased a little bit, but from what I've been experiencing, Chromie's still a strong hero. Yeah, you got it, Unicycle. Let me know if you need anything else. All right, on. Ooh. Hector chooses the Rhaegar, and Harnock, the Imperius from last game, goes with the Artanis. So looking at an auto attack build right now. Artanis, a good counter to Rhaegar, because the blind ult, just in case there's a bloodlust comp, completely counters it. So that possibility has been taken care of. The only Navi is going to be tanking with Garrosh, and realistic has Stukov. So a lot of CC coming from the side of Mnaval. Ban phase is coming out. Let's see, a solo laner and a sustained DPS still needed for Mnaval, so... And Malthael, solo laner's ban. Leaves a couple of solo laners left open that are viable. Leoric. We still have the Deathwing. We still have Sonya up too. Those are some of the common heroes that we'll see solo laning. Not much. So Artanis from Harnock does have strong Mercamp clear, and so does Rhaegar. So a little bit more Mercamp control so far in this draft. And Zul'jin being taken out. They're afraid of the Bloodlust Zul'jin, but I think, oh boy. I think the Lurk Patrol is just looking for auto attack, dive in your face type of comp. Could they be going Juice Pirates? Not sure about this one, because the siege damage is not that high. And for those of you who don't know Juice Pirates, usually it's a Morales, a Tyrael with a Sanctification, sometimes a Sylvanas to just disrupt the structures, and then you have speaking of Sylvanas, there's a Sylvanas. This could be a Juice Pirates game as double support. And last picks from Mnaval are Crimson Chin on the Greymane and Silent on the Arthas here. So we have a really interesting game. A possibility of Juice Pirates from Lurk Patrol, but they have a strong auto attack comp too. The main thing is not much CC on the side of Lurk Patrol, so they're just looking to dive straight head first. But Arthas counters a lot of what Lurk Patrol may have been trying to do if they were going to go Bloodless comp. Auto attack dive. Yeah. Probably Juice Pirates 7th ace. All right. Here in game 2, I mean, Juice Pirates on Garden of Terror. I guess Garden of Terror is a pretty big map, but I really see like Juice Pirates like huge maps like Alterac or maybe Cursed Hollow. But I love a good meme game. It's double support, and they do have really good Merc Camp capture, though. We'll see what happens. Anyways, let's hop into the game. And here we go. On the side of Lurk Patrol, we have Gunny on the Rhaegar, Ektar on Lieutenant Morales, Gib on the Tyrael, High Def on Sylvanas, Harnock on the Artanis. And then finally on the side of Mnaval, we have the only Navi on the Garrosh, Silent, solo laning as Arthas here, Crimson Chin on the Greymane, Realistic on the Stukov, and Seer on the Chromie. Let's hop on in. Looks like the Juice Pirates is beginning. Here we go. Ektar not even trying to hide the cheese as the cheese emote comes up. It looks like Mnaval guessing. Oh, looks like they're guessing top correctly. As three of the teams. Oh, what a nice hit from Seer to guess, and they won't be able to get any type of value top with this Juice Pirates comp. Gunny getting slowed by Silent X here. In terms of talents, we do have just a block build from Silent X, not a CC build. Gunny just chunked about to half health, and both teams going to their respective lanes now. The 7th A says, Gilly Stars used to do this with the Rhaegar for the Bloodlust, and used to throw the other team off the scent. Wow. I'd love to see how this goes. I mean, in terms of this strategy here, like, have the Artanis, have the Rhaegar in the top and the mid lane. Ooh, nice 3-person silence from the Stukov. Ektar gets thrown in from the Garrosh, but nice save by Gib. I wonder if you guys in chat have predictions here. Are the Juice Pirates going to win? To be honest, I've never seen Juice Pirates win, so I would love to see one of those situations here in Game 2. All right, so camp being taken up on opposite lanes, the siege camps here. Seer and Realistic looking to invade with the Garrosh and only Nav and Silence. Looks like, yeah, they will be able to take that camp. Ektar gets thrown again. Only Navi, nice picks on the Morales here as they steal the camp away from Lurk Patrol. Oh, good swap attempt by Harnock there on the Artanis. And Crimson Chin just pushing hard. Gunny not being able to do much. Healer versus Greymane DPS. Hopefully, so it looks like Crimson Chin looking to get that top, or that wall bot. And map control getting pushed over again to Mnaval here. Same thing as last game. They're doing a really great job of capturing the camps, but also clearing the waves in time to rotate, whether it's for an objective or for a team fight. Harnock in Silent X's E slow here. Ektar trying to save and rooted. That Artanis not looking so good right now. It gets thrown and deleted. Gib looking a little bit low. Maybe we'll be able to get out with 300 HP here as Mnaval looks to get the first objective. Greymane still pushing bot. Oh, Greymane! 130 HP, just one more auto attack from Crimson Chin. But Greymane does get that bottom wall. The only Navi looking for Ektar so much, but gets a Tyrael instead, and Tyrael goes down. Able to land a trait on one person, and Greymane just bodies the fort bot to half. And double support responding to Crimson Chin. Main thing with double support is that the wave clear is not as strong. That's why a lot of times in double support you'll try to either draft it in a 2-lane map or have a little bit more wave clear to make up for it. Gunny slowed and silenced. Oh, and Gunny again gets away with 100 HP from Crimson Chin. Just toying with him. Haida trying to get the top wall. Gets about a quarter from just one turn, unfortunately. And objective spawns on Mnaval's side. Gib stunned and silenced. Only Navi not choosing to follow up with a throw there. It looks like this objective is going to be given again. No. Hector. Oh, just a hair behind to disrupt. Hector just going back and forth. Unstoppable, but gets pulled in from Chromie's ult. And that's a dead Lieutenant Morales. Gunny also looking the same way. Sonic X just slowing the bejesus out of Gunny. And oh! Gunny escapes, so Gibbs gets thrown back in. And both are alive. It's going to be a tough looking game for Hector here. In terms of talents, we do have lightning shield build for the Rhaegar. Amateur opponent for Artanis here. Like pretty normal talents for the other heroes. Stukov didn't go the Ballista Spores, which had been nerfed just slightly. Going with the W build here. W quest for Stukov, just to get possibly more roots on that level 13 pop, maybe. Alright. Lurk Patrol clearing the bot lane as they start trying to get the objective here. They can't give this up. This is 2 versus 3 in terms of the objective. The only Navi really low on the Garrosh there. The Silent X just walking straight into the enemy team with that slow. Harnog gets thrown, gets pulled, and gets deleted. Gunny also looking like he's in trouble here. 300 HP. And also Rhaegar gets just taken out. Gib able to escape though. The only Navi, good idea throwing the Arthas Silent X in to get some slows, but doesn't quite land it. But that's okay because Mnaval gets the first objective here. Garden's pushing on all 3 lanes, but especially the top lane with a Merc camp to help out. Harnog going to respond to that top camp while the rest of the team defends bot against this 5-man push. So Mnaval, Syndra Ghost are coming out. This is levels 10 versus 18 here as all the forts and the towers are disabled. Tyro gets thrown, taunted, and he's taken out. Garden is just marching into that bottom keep against 3. This can be a hard defense here. Gunny looking low. And gets taken out. Nice go for the throw by Greymane and finishing off with the Q. That bottom keep is dead. High Def escapes just right out of the clutches of death. Crimson Chin looking a little bit low here. Stukov coming out with the heals. Oof, we have a rough position for Lurk Patrol right now. We have waves pushing in all 3 lanes pretty heavily here. And 10's still not being taken up. Or 10's not being achieved yet. One more wave should take it, so Artanis is going to try to get top lane in order to get level 10s, but Sonic X sees this. Goes for the bruiser, goes for the siege camp here. Hector scouts out the camp steal attempt. That was a strong push. That was a 6-minute keep from Mnaval. And level 10 is up. Juice Pirates is online here. I'm going to keep a close eye on the minimap just to see what's going to happen. We do have 5. Here we go. Juice Pirates going into the top fort. Trait has been taken. This is... We have Sank. We have Trait. That top fort goes down pretty handily. Seer and Silent X. As they defend, we have a 3-man pushing onto that core. Crimson Chin activated the inner beast from Greymane. It's probably not the right talent, but whatever that W talent is called. Core's at 69%, 64% here. The only person able to hearth this high def. Realistic? Gets out with 90 HP, but gets the core to half. The Sylvanas gets deleted by Go for the Throat and Garrosh. Harnog in a little bit of trouble here. That core's at 52%. Harnog gets just poked by the cocktail from Crimson Shin. This looks like GG. 4 people are down on the side of Lurk Patrol. And that's it. That's 9 minutes. Potential Juice Pirates game. Unfortunately, does not work out that time. Whew. The cheese didn't work out this time, folks. Let's look at the game summary here. I mean, it was a steamroll, unfortunately. 11 kills, 2-0. Let me take the chat out of the way here. 11 kills, 2-0. I mean, Lurk Patrol trying to get the... Let me make sure I can get some people in the interview. Before we do the... All right. But yeah, the cheese unfortunately didn't work. The Sanct and the Sanct, the trait only got them the top fort. But let's go back into the Discord, and we have the only Navi gonna come and join us for an interview. All right. Ooh, what a game. I mean, the medevac into the top fort responded with the core call. Nicely called by Team Mnaval. That was nuts. 7th ace with the cheese emote. Yes, sir. No cheese today, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, I love seeing cheese. I don't like playing against it though.
Hey, how's it going, X?
Yo, the only Navi, what's up? Nice, nice playing. Like that was a 9-minute Garden of Terror game, but congrats on the 2-0 victory.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, how are you guys feeling right now in terms of strategy and like the team plans going into it?
We're pretty proud of ourselves. Going into that second match, especially, we could kind of see. At first, actually, we thought it was going to be a bloodlust comp. It's going to be a lot of AA heavy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But once we saw their comp, we kind of immediately recognized it as this structure blow up comp. Let's take Sylvanas and Tyrael Sanctification and just completely shred their structures so that they have, no chance to rebuttal. Yeah, so we felt pretty proud of ourselves for kind of seeing through that comp and fighting for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the you guys sub silent X for shotgun, or is it shotgun?
Shot down.
Shot down.
Yeah.
That was a really good pick with the Arthas to just counter any type of bloodlust comp. Really like that.
Yeah, no, that was all him. He as soon as he saw that bloodlust, he immediately showed Arthas, and we were like, yeah, hell yeah, go for it.
I will say, going back to game number one,
Uh
you sir, along with realistic, you guys were just
huh.
setting up those CC chains out the wazoo, as well as shot call or dang the Ragnaros
Shot
there,
down.
shot down with the Ragnaros on Saphira Smash was beautiful. I mean, is that something that you guys know from shot calling, or is it just instinct and it's just unspoken?
We're a pretty tight knit team. We've been playing for like a couple years now. I think I'd say about like 4 or 5 years now. So we are pretty in sync with each other. So combos like that come pretty fluid to us. It was really exciting to see our solo laner Rag just pop off that game. Um, it was really fun to see that, especially at mid gate. That one play just kind of blew us all away.
Oh
It was
man.
it was great.
Yeah, Seer following up all of you guys' stun with the Deathwing Q was just like a mwah, like a chef's kiss, man. Just
Yeah, he loves Deathwing.
in game
Yeah.
number two, it looks like when you guys drafted, I believe the Chromie and the Garrosh and the Stukov first. Did you know
Uh-huh.
you were going to draft the Greymane for the camp clears?
Yeah, we actually did. I think Greymane's a great pick on Garden of Terror because of the camp clear and just his ability to follow up on the Garage stun. Yeah, we thought it was a great pick, and he's good at it too.
Yeah, nice. And I mean, as a tank player myself, when I saw your tanking and your initiations, I'm like, dang, this is a beautiful place
Thank you
here.
so
So
much.
yeah, yeah. Cool. Well, in terms of my last question here is just like in terms of play styles, it
Mhm.
almost seemed to me like Lurk Patrol was more like team fight type of play style, specifically from the
Uh-huh.
first game. And you guys seem to do a really good job of controlling lanes and getting merc camps out. Is that typically what your team is known for, like the macro play versus a team fight play?
I wouldn't say that it's something that we're known for. I'd say
Hmm.
it's something that we've worked on a lot in the
Hmm.
past is our macro. Making sure that we're soaking as much as we can and giving ourselves EXP leads. But I'd say we're just about as team fight heavy or macro heavy as any other team.
Yeah, it was a pleasure watching you guys. I mean, just the rotations were just on point too. So I mean,
Thank you.
for you and your team,
Appreciate
like,
that.
yeah, you're in sync so much, man. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, I won't take up too much of your time, but before we go, the only Navi, are there any shout outs you'd like to give out?
As usual, I want to thank my team. Like they're so dedicated, and I love that they put up with my bullshit sometimes. And yeah, that's about it. I love my guys. I love them so much.
Yeah. Well, it's a pleasure casting you guys, and good luck in the next game. Looking forward to seeing you guys just crush some more. So thanks for joining.
Sounds good, man. Thank you for casting, by the way.
Of course, of course. All right, GG's, man.
GG's.
All right, everybody. And that is Mnaval versus Lurk Patrol 2-0. So thanks you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for cheering on the teams here and just watching and supporting NGS. I'm going to raid channel though. I don't know who's still streaming any games because it was a pretty late game here. Uh, let us see. I'll send you guys on over to Alicia Wins. And other than that, you guys have a good rest of your night. Enjoy the weekend and see you soon.